Just a few words. Good morning, chiefs and the leaders. I see you've had breakfast, you've had your tea break, and I see you have vibrant faces and you are ready for the road. But my take from Professor's speech are a few things. One, Africans have been experimented with for too long. We black people have been experiments for the white people for too long. And it's time that we revisit our identity and believe that God never made a mistake to make us blacks. It's not a mistake. We should be very, very proud of what we are. So that pride can only be demonstrated by keeping what has kept our ancestors in power and position. We need to keep that. And the only identity and the cement that we can use. You know, there is a slight thing that I've looked at in African languages, especially the Bantu speaking languages groups. You know, we don't have a name for Jesus. The Vambos will say, Jesus, sir. In Zambia, they say, Jesus. We don't have a name for Jesus as well. We equally don't have a name for Satan also. We call him Satan. Isn't that amazing? Black people don't have a name for Satan, don't have a name for Jesus. But we all have a name for God in our own various languages. Kalunga. All those languages have got a name for God. What does that tell us? What does that tell us? Time to rethink that we should stop being experiments of other races. Right now, we don't have a religion of our own. We used to accept in Africa our ancestors. But we were told that when you visit the graves of the ancestors, we are a witch. You will not go to heaven. But with them, they go to the graves and plant flowers on the dead people's graves. We see them planting flowers. We see them celebrating there. They are not witches. But when we do the same, we are witches. Can we? And I appreciate, Professor, that your theme of your message is one, what defined us all these centuries as Africans? What defined us and what is going to define us as black people? You sit here as a custodian of culture and the customs which were left by your ancestors. Kingdoms in Africa were from royal blood. Were not from anybody who desires to be a leader. Those who would still form the cabinet of the king. If you were a very good hunter, you were a very good fighter in the war, you could be awarded by the king, but never made you a king. So that's what I picked from Professor's presentation. It's all yours. I was just throwing my words around it. That infighting among ourselves for positions in our society is a divisive element that brings disunity, and we shall never grow from that. Thank you very much.